to you. It must be 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time somewhere out there on this beautiful Thursday, August the 12th of 2021, because it's time for another edition of Hardison's Tips. I'm your host, Brandon Hardison. We do this for all of our brothers and sisters in the sales vertical, whether it's a major account, key account, up and down the street, in home sales, retail sales, or automotive sales. We try to give you something to think about as you're getting dressed, going out to hit the day. So, we're going to continue on what we've been speaking on all week, and that is the beliefs that hinder salespeople from reaching their ultimate goal. Selling without believing is what I want you to think about this morning. Selling without believing. You see, at one point in my life, I sold men's suits and sport coats in a relatively inexpensive men's clothing store. At the time when an average price of a male suit was around $100, we had a line of suits that sold for an average of 350. That's three and a half times the price of what the market was paying at the time. Now, I personally thought that it was a waste of money. Why pay that much when you could get a perfectly good suit for a third of the price? I would never buy one of those, and I didn't believe in the product or the process. Now, if I had been ruled by the belief that I must believe in the product in order to sell it, I would have shown the suit. Never had suggested them at all and never had sold them. However, my personal opinion didn't matter to the people who wanted the extra details and more expensive look of that line of suit. They were the ones who could afford them. So I would have allowed my personal opinion to stand in the way of the sale made to someone else who didn't share that same opinion. In doing so, I would have limited my sales and hinder my ability to fulfill the customer's needs. Now, you can say the example isn't a good one. We all have limits on what we can spend. But I would say you're missing the point. It could have just been, well, a line in a fact that it was extremely cheap. I didn't believe in the line either. I didn't think that the line was worth the money, but I didn't let that opinion stand in the way of the customers who came through the door to purchase it. So, in my opinion, in the bigger world of things, does that matter? Yes. See, the point is that me, you, or any salesperson's opinion should not take precedence over the customer's needs. It puts the wrong issue at the heart of the sales process. When you hold this belief, the sale is not about the customer's situation, opinions, and needs. It's about your opinion of the product. Who gave you such power? Who gave you such endpoint? Who gave you the ability to prejudge someone? Where did you acquire such judgment? You see, when you gain such arrogance as to think that your opinion is so important in the sales process, we know we have a problem. There's a character flaw or strength. In my career, I have sold things in which I did not believe. Given the choice, I personally would have purchased them. I don't see that as a flaw of my character. I see it as strength. It says that I am never so arrogant to think that my opinion overruled what the customer's opinion is. It says that I'm trying to always hold the customer situation and the customer's opinion to a higher value than my own. Thus, it does not matter what I thought of the product. It only mattered what the customer thought. Or I'll spend it another way. Many times when it's time for us to present numbers, closing, we look at those numbers and we say, I wouldn't pay that much for it. Well, it's not your numbers. It's the customer's numbers. If you did a good needs assessment with high gain questions, finding out what they're paying, what they're trying to overcome, and you've done a great job with the feature, functionality, benefit, or product presentation walk around, and you gave a great demo based on their pains, you've earned the right to be at the situation to show them the cost. And it's their numbers, it's not your numbers. Once again, Brandon Hardison, President of Champion Strategies, with another Hardison's tip for today. We'll be back tomorrow to wrap up the week. In the meantime, on this beautiful Thursday, the 12th of August, the year is slowly going down. The summer is going down. But you go out there, think about what I said. So listen intensely, confirm with the customer what they told you, and continue your processes. When it comes to the numbers, these are what they said they wanted, not what you made up. And you will still have strength if you command the carriage and the courage of your convictions. Make it a champion day.